The unyielding legacy of the Diaz brothers. The story of triumph and tragedy. We will dive deep into the intricate and compelling saga of the Diaz brothers, Nick and Nate, within the dynamic realm of mixed martial arts. We will meticulously trace their journey from the humble streets of Stockton, California to the towering heights of the UFC, painting a vivid portrait of their tumultuous ascent. Embedded within the fabric of their narrative is a rich tapestry of resilience, defiance, and an unwavering commitment to their ambitions, even in the face of formidable personal tribulations and personal setbacks. Through a series of poignant anecdotes and gripping moments, the video unravels the layers of their lives, offering profound insights into the complex motivations that drive these iconic figures. At the outset, viewers are introduced to the enigmatic personality of the Diaz brothers, often characterized as fierce and unyielding warriors within the confines of the octagon. Yet as the story unfolds, it becomes apparent that their outward demeanor belies a profound history marked by much adversity and the harsh realities of their upbringing in Stockton, a city known for its economic hardships and social challenges. There is a dichotomy between the public perception of the Diaz brothers as formidable athletes and the deep human struggles they have endured behind the scenes. We delve into their early experiences in the world of MMA, where they found solace and purpose amidst the chaos of their surroundings, forging an indomitable spirit that would carry them through the trials that lay ahead. The narrative skillfully navigates through the pivotal moments of their careers, from their humble beginnings in local fight circuits to their meteoric rise to prominence on the global stage of the UFC. Along the way, it captures the essence of their unorthodox fighting style, characterized by a unique blend of technical prowess and raw aggression, which has endeared them to legions of fans around the world. Moreover, the video delves into the deeply personal struggles that have shaped the Diaz brothers' journey, from battles with addiction and legal troubles to the tragic loss of loved ones. Through candid interviews and intimate reflections, we offer a glimpse into the inner workings of their minds, revealing the insecurities, fears, and aspirations that drive them to push beyond their limits and defy the odds stacked against them. Ultimately, this serves as a poignant tribute to the indomitable spirit of the Diaz brothers, celebrating their resilience, tenacity, and unwavering commitment to their craft. It is a testament to the power of perseverance in the face of adversity, and a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can rise above and triumph against all odds. Let's get to know the brothers more deeply. Nicholas Robert Diaz, born on August 2, 1983, is an ex-American pro boxer and mixed martial artist. Renowned for his prowess in both boxing and mixed martial arts, Diaz carved out a distinguished career that left an indelible mark on the sporting world. Nick's journey into the realm of professional fighting began with boxing, where he showcased his natural talent and determination. His early years in the ring laid the foundation for what would become a multifaceted career. As he transitioned into MMA, Diaz brought with him a unique blend of striking and grappling skills that set him apart from his peers. Nick's achievements extend beyond his UFC tenure, as he also captured titles in esteemed organizations such as Strikeforce, World Extreme Cage Fighting, and International Fighting Championship. These accolades solidified his status as one of the most accomplished fighters of his generation. Nick Diaz's journey into MMA commenced with his unyielding spirit and a drive to survive. From a young age, Nick faced the harsh realities of life, selling crack at the age of 11 to support his family amidst financial struggles. Despite the absence of paternal guidance, Nick found solace and purpose in combat sports, particularly in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which became his sanctuary from the streets of Stockton. Raised in Stockton, California, Diaz's diverse heritage includes Mexican and Anglo roots. His early life involved training in karate, aikido, and wrestling. Diaz started MMA under Steve Heath before joining Cesar Gracie's team, earning a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Nick's MMA journey began with unsanctioned fights, leading to his pro debut at 18. He quickly rose, winning championships and engaging in memorable battles, including his UFC debut at UFC 44. Diaz showcased his skills with victories over elite fighters like Robbie Lawler and Koji Oshii. His UFC tenure saw remarkable wins over Drew Fickett and KJ Noons, alongside tough losses, notably to Diego Sanchez and Sean Shirk. Despite ups and downs, Diaz's unique fighting style and outspoken personality made him a fan favorite. Nick's career extended to Pride FC and Elite XC, where he faced formidable opponents like Taka Norigami and KJ Noons. His Elite XC stint featured intense bouts and controversies, adding to his reputation as a polarizing figure in MMA. Transitioning to Strikeforce, Diaz achieved significant victories over legends like Frank Shamrock and Hayato Sakurai. He became Strikeforce welterweight champion, defending the title against notable contenders like Paul Daly and Evangelista Santos. Nick's return to UFC included a highly anticipated matchup against George St. Pierre. Despite the loss to St. Pierre, Diaz's impact on MMA remained significant. On September 14, 2015, the Nevada State Athletic Commission dealt a heavy blow to UFC contender Nate Diaz, imposing a hefty fine of $165,000 and a 5-year suspension following multiple failed drug tests.
You have to not smoke marijuana for 24 hours.
That's it?
Yeah, he fights 3 times a year. So you can't stay off marijuana
Nick, come here, goddamn
for 24 hours for 3 days a year.
The news, initially reported by USA Today's John Morgan, sent shockwaves through the mixed martial arts community, with MMA reporter Dave Cano echoing the commissioner's stern stance against Diaz's infractions, particularly emphasizing their condemnation of his disregard for regulations. Diaz, known for his outspoken demeanor, didn't hold back his response to the ban. During a press interaction covered by Fox Sports' Heidi Fang, he vehemently criticized the commission, accusing them of deliberately obstructing his ascent in the sport. His frustration was palpable as he asserted his rightful place at the top of the MMA hierarchy, citing his record, skills, and longevity in the sport as evidence of his superiority.
We got a whole system trying to hold me down. So,
UFC Chairman Dana White's reaction to the controversy was measured, acknowledging the commission's autonomy in enforcing penalties while refraining from expressing his personal opinion on the matter. His diplomatic stance underscored the gravity of the situation, recognizing the commission's authority in upholding the integrity of the sport. On May 29, 2024, Dana White announced that Nick Diaz will be making his return to the UFC for the first time since 2021. He will take on Vincent Lecue at UFC Abu Dhabi. On the other side, Nate Diaz, inspired by his elder brother's footsteps, embarked on his path in MMA. Born on April 16, 1985, Nate has etched his name into the annals of mixed martial arts and boxing history as an American athlete of unparalleled grit and tenacity. Known for his fearless approach inside the cage and his unyielding spirit outside of it, Diaz has captivated fans with his captivating journey through the highs and lows of combat sports. Nate's journey, however, was fraught with temptations from gang life, leading to confrontations and street fights. Yet, under Nick's mentorship, Nate found direction and purpose, ultimately following his brother into the unforgiving world of professional fighting. Hailing from Stockton, California, Diaz was born into a family deeply rooted in martial arts. Raised alongside his brother Nick and sister Nina, Diaz's upbringing was imbued with the values of discipline and dedication. From the tender age of 11, he commenced his martial arts odyssey, training alongside his brother Nick, whose influence would shape his career profoundly. Diaz's ascent to MMA stardom began with humble origins, competing in local circuits before catching the attention of larger promotions. His breakthrough came with his participation in the Ultimate Fighter 5, where he showcased his exceptional skills and indomitable spirit, ultimately emerging victorious and earned the coveted UFC contract.
Lightweight winner, Nate!
Throughout his storied career in the UFC, Diaz has left an indelible mark on the sport, amassing an impressive array of accomplishments. From memorable victories inside the octagon to his unyielding pursuit of excellence, Diaz has exemplified the essence of a true warrior. However, Diaz's journey has not been devoid of challenges. He has encountered setbacks and defeats, facing formidable opponents who have tested his mettle. Yet, with each setback, Diaz has demonstrated resilience, bouncing back stronger and more determined than ever. Diaz and McGregor engaged in an unforgettable 2-fight saga back in 2016. Let's rewind to UFC 196, where Nate Diaz and Conor McGregor clashed for the first time, igniting a legendary UFC rivalry. Nate Diaz, a perennial lightweight contender, didn't hold back his words for UFC featherweight champion Conor McGregor following his win over Michael Johnson in December. March 5, 2016, the Stockton native squared off against the Notorious in the 5-round main event of UFC 196 at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. The main event dynamic shifted when McGregor's original opponent, UFC lightweight champion Rafael dos Anjos, withdrew due to injury. Diaz stepped in to face McGregor at 170 pounds, setting the stage for an unexpected showdown. McGregor, known for his bold predictions and meteoric rise in the UFC featherweight division, aimed to claim more glory at 155 pounds. However, dos Anjos' injury redirected his path to a clash with Diaz, adding a new chapter to their rivalry. Nate Diaz, a former Ultimate Fighter winner with a long tenure in the UFC, had thrilled fans across weight classes with notable victories. His recent wins propelled him to the lightweight rankings' 6th spot, positioning him for a potential rematch with Dos Anjos after facing McGregor. The pre-fight press conference heated up as McGregor and Diaz traded verbal jabs, culminating in a brief scuffle. Despite the tense atmosphere, fans eagerly anticipated their clash at 170 pounds, presenting a unique challenge for McGregor outside his featherweight domain. On fight night, Diaz stunned the MMA world by submitting McGregor in the 2nd round, showcasing his resilience and skill despite a short notice for the fight. McGregor, gracious in defeat, acknowledged the risks of moving up in weight but fell short against the tough Stockton veteran.
He was efficient. I wasn't efficient. That was it, I feel.
The bout marked a significant moment as Diaz claimed victory over the previously dominant McGregor, signaling a shift in the UFC landscape. With Diaz declaring himself the new king, McGregor faced his first submission loss since 2010, highlighting the unpredictability of the sport.
How's that feel? Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
Later, the main topic of UFC 200 was the second fight between Nate Diaz and Conor McGregor. But UFC President Dana White announced in April that the highly anticipated Conor McGregor vs. Nate Diaz rematch at UFC 200 won't happen. McGregor, the featherweight champion and top draw for the company, was pulled from the event due to disagreements over promotional commitments. McGregor hinted at retirement in a tweet, sparking speculation. White clarified that McGregor won't fight at UFC 200, but didn't confirm retirement. While McGregor's camp planned to address his removal from the card, White stated that the promotion is arranging new fights for UFC 200, likely including Diaz. McGregor's absence stems from his training commitments in Iceland, as he declined to attend promotional events in Las Vegas. Despite McGregor's star power, White emphasized the importance of fulfilling promotional obligations for all fighters. McGregor's defeat to Diaz at UFC 196 halted his momentum after an impressive winning streak. His marketability had soared in the UFC, initially aiming for dual titles before facing Diaz due to Rafael Dos Anjos' injury. Finally, on Saturday, August 20th, 2016, Conor McGregor met Nate Diaz in their second fight, where McGregor won by majority decision against Diaz at UFC 202. The anticipated pay-per-view purchases for both bouts, impressive DirecTV viewership figures, and the UFC's online pay-per-view sales all indicate substantial financial gains for these events. Diaz pocketed $4,315,490, while McGregor took home $5,615,490. The intense rivalry and memorable showdowns between Diaz and McGregor have greatly contributed to the UFC legacy, with both figures leaving an enduring impact on the sport. In essence, the Diaz-McGregor UFC saga has been defined by unforgettable battles, strong viewer engagement, and significant financial triumphs, firmly establishing their positions as legendary figures in the realm of mixed martial arts. Beyond his exploits in MMA, Diaz has ventured into the realm of professional boxing, further showcasing his versatility and skill set. His foray into the squared circle has not only garnered attention, but also highlighted his adaptability as an athlete. Off the canvas, Diaz's persona extends beyond the confines of the fighting arena. An advocate for cannabis legalization, Diaz has been vocal about his support for its medical benefits. Alongside his brother Nick, he has ventured into business endeavors, establishing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu school and founding a CBD company. The Diaz brothers had pivotal moments in their careers, highlighting their confrontations with adversity both inside and outside the cage.
The bullying, the picking, did that happen to you as a kid, and is that why you don't tolerate it? Okay.
Hell nah.
That never happened to you?
No, I have a big brother, man.
From Nick's infamous Stockton slap.
He looks over at Robbie, goes, "Stockton, motherfucker, Stockton!" And Robbie's like, what the fuck is he talking about? What does that even mean?
To Nate's fearless attitude towards formidable opponents, the Diaz brothers became renowned for their resilience and indomitable will. The tumultuous relationship between the Diaz brothers and the UFC is not to be forgotten. Nick's suspension and financial woes, coupled with Nate's contractual disputes and frustrations with fight matchmaking, underscore the inherent power dynamics and challenges faced by fighters within the MMA industry. Despite the adversities, the Diaz brothers' legacy remains intact, a testament to their unwavering spirit and unbreakable bond. Whether it's Nick's stoic demeanor or Nate's candid remarks, their authenticity resonates with fans worldwide, transcending the confines of the octagon. The Diaz brothers' journey, a roller coaster ride of triumphs, tragedies, and unyielding perseverance. Their story serves as a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring legacy of two brothers from Stockton who defied the odds to etch their names in MMA history books.